Hey guys, this video I am going to be trying to find only things that will sell for $40 or more. So let's see how much we can get. Editing Heather here, just a little pre-warning. If hearing people complain about masks really bothers you, you might want to skip a little bit forward in this video because stuff happened in these last couple of days and I might go on a little rant. Okay, so I am in my car outside my first thrift store. I'm going to try to go to a Thrift World. We have a few of those here in the Omaha area. I really like these stores. They're huge. Another bonus, they never shut down during everything. So it was a way for me to keep my business going. I know that's controversial. Guess why? I still left my house. So yeah, I really like shopping at these ones. I'm really going to try to make sure that I'm looking up comps if I'm not sure and only get things today that I can resell for $40 or more. So I'll take you guys in here with me and let's see what we can find. Okay, just kidding, not going in that store. Omaha decided to make a dumb 4-week mask mandate again. So I'm trying to see where I can go shop that I don't have to deal with that, which is really weird because this store never cared before. And I even told the lady because literally in the mandate it says, if you stay 6 feet away from people, you don't have to wear one. I can stay 6 feet away from people in the thrift store. And she just says, I don't know. That's just what my boss told me. I could have asked to speak to the boss, but I didn't feel like dealing with it. So I just said, okay, thanks. I'll go somewhere else. So let's try another store. Okay, next door. Let's see if they let me in. You know what's weird though, is I can go to my town in Council Bluffs where I live, which is literally like 15 minutes away from here, and I don't have to wear one. Or I can go over to Sarpy County, which is a different county in Omaha, Nebraska, and they don't have this mandate, so let's see. Okay, so I'm checking out the shoe section first. These are the men's shoes. So I found these Chacos pretty quick. I know this brand can do well for sandals, so I thought maybe these boots could do well. I'm gonna look those up, so I put them in my cart. I did find a pair pretty quick on eBay that sold for right around $40. So next I went over to the women's shoe section. I found these Keens pretty quickly. I know Keen can do well, so I did put those in my cart to look up comps and see how much they're selling for. I'm looking for other maybe athletic shoes, or sometimes boots can sell really well for me over that $40 price point. I don't know if I found anything else in this section. But okay, second store. I walked in and I was friendly to everybody and no one was saying anything. I'm like, great. So I'm in there for about 20 minutes and then some random guy comes out of nowhere. You know, we have a mask mandate policy now, and I'm like, okay, so I can show you in the mandate that she put out that it says if you stay 6 feet away from people, you don't have to wear one. And he says, well, it's just our store policy. I'm like, okay. So I was nice and I was like, let me just go up and I'm just going to buy these few things that I got. I asked the girl at the register, do you need me to wear a mask to pay for these? Of course, there's a stupid glass divider in between us and she has one on. She's like, oh, I don't think so. So I think basically it's just like, if some random person decides that they're mad you're not wearing one, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I got a few things in there before they kicked me out. They didn't technically kick me out, but he brought me a mask from the back room. I'm like, no. Like, I dealt with it at Disney because I'm like, listen, Disney is exciting, and I just know that's how it is, but it's like my normal everyday life, this is getting old. And they just all of a sudden decided to bring it back. Yeah, that makes sense. So the first thing I got were these UGG sequin slippers. There was comps, like some were around 40 and some were a little less, but I was like, well, I'm gonna start them higher at first and see what I can get for those. I also got these Keen shoes. These are like a teal yellow. They're in super good condition. So I think I can get at least 40 for those as well. These are a size 6. And I wasn't able to get much footage in there, obviously, because I couldn't stay very long. And then these Chaco boots. These are a men's. These are a size 10.5. I think easy 40, 50 bucks on those. So let's see where else I can go, if anywhere. I might have to just start shopping in Council Bluffs a lot. Ugh. Okay, third store of the day. This one I was able to go in without any issues. I checked out the shoe section first. I'm always looking for boots because they sell for a good profit. These were some nice leather harness boots by the brand Merrill. So I did find out these are called, I think, the Louisa boot, and I just checked on Poshmark. It looks like there's a range of sales, but there definitely is some over that $40 mark. Next, I was going to hit up the jeans section. This is another section where I feel like I can find some items that can make me some pretty good profit. Probably the ones I would skip would be like tank tops, t-shirts, if I was being selective and trying to find things that sold for a higher price point. So going through some different pairs here that I passed on. These ones I did look at, these Ariat jeans. I just got a pair the other day and they had pretty good comps. So I put these in my cart to check out. And another section here, these are more Ariat jeans, so definitely going to get those. Put those in my cart. Let's see if I find anything else. Those are men's BKE. I think I thought about putting those in my cart to ask my brother but then look, I found a paint mark. Never mind. Put those back. And this little store just kind of had their shoes up above their clothing. I found these Allegria clogs, which I've done really well before, so I went ahead and grabbed those and put them in my cart to look up comps. And as you can see, they are selling pretty well. I filtered by sold, of course, and multiple pairs listed for a good amount. Okay, in this store next, I'm going to the blazer section. I thought that was Karen Millen, but it was Karen Miller. Blazers are another thing that can sell pretty good for me over that $40 price point, so I definitely wanted to check it out. Some of these I might send into ThredUp if they were cheap, but I wasn't looking for ThredUp stuff today. I was just looking for stuff for this video. That was kind of a cool vintage floral, but I didn't get it. I don't think I find anything here, but definitely always worth checking out and super quick to go through this section. And then I think I did decide to check out a little bit of the tops because you never know what you could find. There's a Torrid, which I totally would have got normally, a Madewell, soft surrounding. So you can see I'm passing up a lot of stuff that I would normally get. But just because I'm looking for a higher price point today, I did decide to pass on those. So there's definitely lots out there depending on what you want to sell and how much you would like to make profit. Okay, this store was good. I did not have to worry about it. They were super friendly. It's the Thrift America. If you were in Omaha, in like the North Omaha area, I think like 73rd and Cass or something like that. So not really one of my favorite stores because I can't find a ton of stuff in there, but if you don't want to worry about that, you probably can find some stuff. So let me show you what I got in there. I ended up getting 2 pairs of Ariat jeans. So this brand I actually just listed a pair last night, and the comps for like used ones were like 50, 60 bucks. So I looked up the ones on both of these, and I think I could at least get like 40 or possibly more. So I have those ones. Those are a 32 short. And then I think I showed most of this stuff in my video, but I figured I'd just give you a little more up close look. And then these ones, these are a 31 short, so probably the same person. These ones are like called the whip stitch boot cut or something. Here's what the pockets look like. So that's good. Under Armour polo, that's for my brother, so that doesn't count. I try to look for stuff for him. He sells on eBay and Poshmark now. I convinced him to go over to Poshmark. So, but he just sells men's. And then I did get those Allegria clogs. These are in super good condition. So I'm like, yes, I will take those. And I also got those Merrill boots. I couldn't find this exact style by the number on the inside. I'll just use some Doc Martens and clean these up really easily, but they're like a harness boot. So those are super nice too. It says Merrill right there. And these are a size 8.5. So far with this challenge, it's been fun, but it's been hard because I passed by a lot of stuff. Not a lot, but I passed by a decent amount of stuff that I would normally get. But I'm really trying to just like source stuff that I can sell for 40 or more. So I'm like, which actually could be good in the long run, you know, because you could make more money. But the downside of that is that I'm not going to be getting as much stuff and I would have to go to more stores. So I don't know, pros and cons, but yeah, I think I'm going to go have lunch with my sister. We're going to Red Lobster for her birthday, and then we might hit up a thrift store after that. We're trying to find one that we don't have to deal with. So we shall see. I'll check in with you guys soon. This was a St. Vincent de Paul thrift store, which is out on West Center if you are in Omaha. It's fairly new and it's got some pretty good stuff. I found these Vionics, so I thought I would check those out. I looked up those Vionics and they actually weren't selling for much more than $25-$30, so I did put them back since I was looking for things that sell for $40 or more. This is like their boutique little show section, nothing that great, but I stumbled upon this Lululemon in the put-back rack. Okay, this is actually the next store. It was the Goodwill out on 144th. I went to their coat section or like jackets. I'm looking for things that are maybe down-filled, puffer style, leather, or just a good brand. So I think I'm about ready to come onto something that I want to look up. Yes, it is this pink cabbie tweed coat. So I put that in my cart to look up. Okay, so it actually ended up being decently good. We found a couple stores that we didn't have to wear masks in, so that was great. I'm driving, so I'm not going to look at the camera. I found a few more things, but I didn't film that much in these stores because it was like super busy, and I'm trying to use my camera more to film, and so I'm not like super comfortable with filming with my camera yet, especially when there's like people all over and I feel like it would just keep getting interrupted. So I'll show you when I get home some of the couple other things that I found. Okay, I'm actually trying day 2 of this challenge of only buying things I can sell for $40 or more, because yesterday with the whole mask thing, that just totally threw me off. I wasn't able to go in as many stores as I wanted to. Slightly stressed, slightly annoyed. So I'm gonna go to one more store. I'm here in Council Bluffs, so don't have to worry about it because apparently COVID can't cross the river. So anyway, let's go in here. I'll try to film a little bit. I don't think it's too busy. And then when I get home, I will show you everything that I got, maybe a little bit more than I showed you in the car. As you can see, I'm looking through the shoes here, some Nikes. The shoe section was pretty sparse. Not finding too much. I think it's better to come a little bit later when they're restocking, but I still wanted to check out what they did have to see if anything would be worth it. I ended up finding these black Diane von Furstenberg wedges, but I don't think they're going to sell that great after looking up comps. So I think I put it back, or maybe I'm going to send them to Thread Up. And then in this store, of course, I am heading back over to the coats. They like to stupidly mark up things sometimes, so I never know what to expect. I didn't really recognize that brand. Do you guys know anything about that? It was like, I don't even know what. Title something with a B, not Title 9. It looked like maybe a golf brand. Margaret Godfrey? Should I have looked that up? I don't know. It was leather. Passing through a lot of stuff I maybe wouldn't get. This really caught my eye, even though it was $20. It looked like it was in like new condition, puffer style, so I definitely wanted to check that out. Here's Ellie. She always has to be checking out what I bring in the house. This is not everything from this challenge. I just had to clean out my car. Hey. But, oh, hi Ellie. Okay guys, I am back home. I think I grabbed everything from my car that I picked up for this video. I actually had a lot of random stuff in my car, and it was a nice day out. It's almost 50 degrees, so I brought in everything. So I tried to get the stuff that I got, I think. So if I missed anything, sorry. Let's just go through it real quick. Some of the stuff I already showed you, so if I did, I'll try not to dwell on it too long. Here's these brown Allegria. They were called the Jolene Molasses clogs. They are a size 36. If you see anything you're ever interested in, you can DM me on Instagram. You can message me on, email me, comment below, anything like that. Okay, here's the couple jeans. I think I already showed these. These are the Ariat jeans. Yes, I did. We had a couple different sizes, so I'm not going to show those again. This is a cabbie blazer that I found in one of the Goodwills. This is an older tag, which I very rarely pick up, but it's a pink tweed, and it's like a mid-length coat, so I thought, that style's super cute. It's got that detail on the back, so I was like, let me see what it's going for and look it up. So Cabby is super easy because on their tag, they have a style number. Now this looks a little different than the newer one, but you get the point. And it was selling for over $50, so I went ahead and picked that up. I also picked up this. I've never heard of this brand, Lioness, but it is new with tags, and it's a cool black, white tweed jacket, coat. And I looked up comps for this, and new with tags jackets were selling well. It has these cool gold button details. Is that focusing? There we go. Yeah, so we'll try out that. I also got these Carhartt bibs. They were on a new rack. Yeah, so definitely these will sell for more than $40. They were more expensive, but I definitely think I can still make a profit. They have some like marks or dirt right there, but I don't think that matters. They're like a red nylon lined, I don't know. I don't sell these very much. I also got this Lily Pulitzer vest. This was also on a new rack, but I went into the store. They had like 4 new racks out, and so I headed straight to those. This is called the Alley Packable Vest, and this is a size medium. This should sell for at least $40. Super good condition. I found more Allegrias. So these are a like cheetah leopard print slip-on shoes. They are a size 40 leather upper. So again, another great pair of Allegrias. At the same store, I found these Danskos, and these are like a tooled leather Dansko. These are in really good condition. They don't have like any scuffing in the toe, and they don't have any of that wear like on these parts that you see sometimes. They are a size 39 and really good condition, so I think I can get at least $40 for these, if not more. And then I also got these Jeffrey Campbell. These are called the Martini Studded Flat. Now comps were all over the place, but I definitely saw a few that sold for over $50, so I'm gonna aim high. These are a size 10, so those are nice. They're in really good condition. Let's see, here's the Keens. I think I showed these. Those will be good. The Merrill boots, this was in like the random thrift store that was very friendly about the masks. This was in a St. Vincent de Paul Wagner, so this is amazing. This is a brown coat. It says it here on the sleeve. I tried to send this into the Real before and it did crappy, but they didn't price it very high, and it was also just like a short sleeve, so I don't know how this would do, but I don't know. Comps were all over the place when I looked it up online. It also has like the B little zipper pull tag. But I definitely saw some high sales, so I'm going to look it up. It's felted. See if I can find the style name of it, because I know this retails for a lot of money. So that's exciting. Also from the store, that same store, this was on a put-back rack, and it is, oh, look what I just did. I just tore off the Lululemon hang tag, which is not the end of the world, but at least now I know what the size is without having to look for the size dot. It's a size 8 Lululemon hoodie. So it has the logo here on the hood. It also has it on the zipper pull. It's a gray little crop hoodie, so that's super cute. That should do well. Here are the Chaco boots I found in the first store before I got kicked out. Kind of. Before I chose to leave, I should say. This morning at that thrift world I went to, I found these men's Ariat boots. They are dirty, but I can clean them up easy. And I probably could sell these for at least $50, and I paid $15. These are a size 8.5. Oh, trying to reach these bags. Oh, this is a shirt for my brother, so we're not showing that. This also is from this morning from the thrift world. This is an Everlane blazer. This has a dry cleaning tag over it, so I can't see the size. I'll have to figure that out. But it's a nice knit 2-button blazer, and comps look really good for this, so I'm excited for this. Let me see the fabric content. It is wool. So yeah, that's gonna be really nice. Let me reach these last couple of bags. I'm trying to just do this up here in my living room today because I don't know. It's just easier. Okay, this is the last thing. This is a brand I hardly ever get, but Abercrombie & Fitch. Look at the style of this coat. It's a faux leather puffer coat, like crop, and it is in like new condition. It's super nice. Size extra small. I paid $20 for this, but I think I can sell it for at least $75. So they said they just put that out, so I was lucky to get that. Okay, so that's it. That was from 3 or 4 stores, but like I said, a couple of the stores I didn't make it very far because I chose not to wear a mask, so I possibly could have found more in there. It's interesting to do something like this because I definitely left behind a lot of stuff that I would normally get. My thrift stores around here are pretty good, I would say. And there's so much stuff. I can go to like 2 stores and be set for the week sometimes and just get 2 huge cartfuls. So this, if I did this model of sourcing, I definitely would have to go to more stores, but then I would make more money. So it would kind of depend on, would I rather take more time to source, or do I have the time to source in order to make a bigger profit? So it'll be interesting to see how all of this stuff sells and what I kind of do going forward. I don't think I would totally stop picking up some of the lower stuff I got, but it does make me think about being a little bit more selective. Let me know what you guys do. Are you selective with what you pick up? Do you only get things that can sell for a certain amount or things like that? I can see how this model would work well to make some more money if you do have the time, or you have like resources to how to find things online and stuff like that. So we will see going forward. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. That way you can see every time I put out a new video. I do what sold videos every Friday, so it'll be interesting to see what some of this stuff is selling for, if I can sell it for that $40 or a higher price mark. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.